Final recommendations from all three of you, what pharma actually should do when they want to create more value for a payer in terms of communication, more in general. Detlef, can I start with you first?
Yes, we would be happy to talk more to pharmaceutical companies, and we think we should take the chance to develop the future together and not as enemies.
Okay. Thank you. Ami?
I think it's, from my perspective, I think pharma can utilize home healthcare providers to differentiate their drugs from others in a class where the outcomes are pretty much equal. And I think also thinking about the quality that patients get from having a holistic service, as well as the better outcomes you can get from improved adherence, really are ways in which pharma can benefit from using more home healthcare, essentially.
OMAR?
Yeah, I would say that the payers are happy to speak with you guys, that pharma should involve the payer from the beginning. And I used an analogy today. The payers, you're not taking the payers on the journey at the moment. You launch a molecule, you thrash around with KOLs, professors of all diseases, you do lots of launch meetings that have nothing to do with the payer strategy, and at the end, somebody somewhere who's probably not qualified or appropriate will see me with a cost model that bears very little relevance to neither my national or strategic health economy, and so the payers have not been taken on the journey at all. So my advice is you need to start taking the payers on that journey. From the launch, from the pre-launch, working with the payers, it can be done. It can be done. You do it with every other customer. At the moment, I think the fear of the unknown, or maybe just the history, has meant you're just ignoring us. And the problem is, in the past, it wasn't a problem, Mr. Chairman. You know, in the past, we had some money, GDP was increasing, and everyone can just throw and give you your double-digit figures with your champagne on top. That's fine. You look at the world we have today. Look at what's happened to the euro. We're keeping it afloat month by month. Some countries are sinking. Okay? In that environment, in a potentially shrinking GDP, you're not going to maintain that because the payer's importance has risen very quickly to the top of healthcare. 10 years ago, I was just somebody's interesting figure calculation. Now I'm at the top of the food chain. If the payer does not pull the checkbook out, none of your drugs will be used. You've got to start talking with us and collaborating with us from the beginning, because otherwise it will become an evolutionary pressure that will fail.